feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit.
Welcome guys, welcome to our live today on a Monday. I know I promised that I was going to start earlier and around 6 to 8, but unfortunately I was a little bit busy. I couldn't start earlier, but I've managed to go live today. So what are we going to be talking about today? So in today's live, basically we're going to be looking at one booming crash asset, crash 1000. We analyze crash 1000, then probably one volatility asset, then we are done. Then we're also going to analyze, give you a new scalping strategy. So what I'm asking for you guys to do is that if you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share this live. Please like. You don't lose anything by just liking this video. Please like. So which volatility indices should we analyze? Which volatility index should we analyze? Hello guys, hello. Share with your friends, share with your colleagues. Make sure if you're new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and like. So which volatility asset should we analyze? So like what we did last time, if you participate in my, pardon my voice, I have a little bit of flu, but I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me nicely? I know my voice is a little bit different today, but are you able to hear me nicely? I have a flu, but I'm fine. It's just that my voice is acting up, but I'm okay. Please like. We want more likes, guys. We have 13 people who are watching. Please just press that like and make sure you hit the notification bell so that whenever I go live, you'll be notified. So we did this boom 1000. We're not going to repeat because we have a lot of indices. We did boom 1000. Letters, how's it? So unfortunately, we are not going to analyze boom 1000. But yeah, crash 1000. I'm also thinking the same and try to understand exactly what is taking place in crash 1000. Okay, so in our previous analysis on boom 1000, guys, it came as it was. It came accurate. It was accurate, 100% accurate. Then crash 1000, I think for those who attended the live last time, they were able to benefit from that analysis. Why? Because crash 1000 started to drop from that point. And in our VIP group, we also have a VIP group where I share signals. So in that group, we're able to benefit from the analysis. So this is what we did last time, and we saw that boom 1000 is in a downtrend and is currently dropping. Okay, so these lives are very beneficial. And what are the services that we offer? So we have a VIP group where I share signals, and like we always do, we are always killing it. So this was a signal that I shared yesterday in VIX 75. A lot of people were able to benefit and make money from this analysis, and this was the signal that we took from boom 1000. After the live, I gave this signal because I saw that price was coming to this trend line and was going to drop, and we're able to benefit from that analysis. Then we also have a current signal that is running in volatility 50. It's volatility 50, and it's on a 4-hour. Imagine it's on a 4-hour, and we've been in this trade for a very long time. So let me just take you to volatility 50. I gave this signal yesterday, and it's moving well. Okay, let's just check what is taking place. Yes, so this is what happened. It was on a 4-hour chart. Okay, this is when I gave the signal. I gave the signal right here, and our stop loss was here. And we're able to catch this movement until price reach this order block. Okay, so let me show you this signal in our VIP group. This is the signal. So I was trading on a 4-hour chart, and we're able to get this movement. So something, and now price is retraced and it's back on that order block again. So we'll see how price will move from there. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share this video. So I want to see how this will go. So we also have a mentorship program where I teach, where I'll be sharing with you. We have a mentorship program. So this is our mentorship program. These are the current members that we currently have. So with our mentorship program, we normally have lessons from 8 p.m. CAT time, 8 p.m. because most of the colleagues will be at work, so they will come back and they'll be free around 8 p.m. And we normally use Zoom. And for this mentorship program, it's $200 US. $200 US. It runs for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. So what are the courses we share on this mentorship program? We have price action, where we'll be teaching you how best to use price action. Then we also have indicator-based strategies. We also have some strategies that I personally create that I don't even share with people on YouTube. So we have VIP indicator-based strategies for scalping, for spike trading, for trading volatility, and all other Deriv synthetic indices. Then we also have smart money concept. Smart money concept, yes. If you see my analysis, when it comes to boom and crash, boom and crash is fine. You can use price action, but price action, when it comes to volatility, you see, I use smart money concept. You see, when it comes to volatility, I use smart money concept. So we have courses that we offer on smart money concept that can be used to derive synthetic indices. But not only that, also currencies. What we teach in our mentorship program is that we don't teach you to trade only synthetics. You have the freedom to also migrate to other assets. For example, if you want to trade gold, if you want to trade cryptocurrencies, if you want to trade currencies. So from my mentorship program, we can also you will also be able to trade all those things. So that's what we offer in this channel. Then we also have our indicators, the spike EAs. We also have our indicators, the spike EAs, which is doing wonderful. We have our spike EAs, DC spike EA. This is our spike EA. So this is my EA, and it's very, very accurate and it's doing great. So we also have EAs, and some of the EAs I give them for free in our free groups. I recently gave people in this EA, Crash Repeat Scalper. So if you are someone who's interested in scalping, please, you can join these groups and download this EA. Then we also have our Telegram group, where I also share some signals. I also share some trading knowledge. I also share we also have Forex weekly focus in our mentorship, in our Telegram group. Then in this group, I also share some instruments. I also share some instruments, trading trading tools. I share some trading tools. You see, these are some of the trading tools that I also share. And some signals. I also give signals for gold, for Nasdaq in these groups. So this is a signal. This is an indicator that I also I will be sharing and giving them for free. So basically, that's what we do. So without wasting much of your time, let's quickly go back to why we are here. So in today's live, we want to analyze. Please like. Let's have more likes. Let's analyze volatility 10. Judith, great work, brother. Though I would like to know, do you trade live every day? No, I don't trade live. I will be analyzing and maybe sharing some strategies when I get the opportunity. But as time goes, I'll also trade live, because when you're trading live, it consumes a lot of time. I have a lot that I'll be doing. I also need to create some EAs. I also need to have mentorship classes. So but as time goes, when this, I'll have more people who assist me, and we can also do that. Good to be here, doing good DC. Bernard, how are you guys? Gabriel, Clee, Judith, Alan K. How are you guys? Benedict, Tebe, I hope you guys are doing well. So let's quickly look at the asset that we're gonna be looking at today without wasting much of your time. So let's start with crash 1000 and see what is taking place. So the problem is this. Okay, we already have some areas where we are likely going to take some trades from. So basically, let's first of all go to the, because I want to see what will be taking place on the monthly, the weekly, but we don't have that information when it comes to trade view, although then everything will be perfect. So let's start from the monthly and place and what is likely going to take place. So from a monthly chart, what do I see? I can see price has been dropping, it has been in a downtrend, it has been moving down. So that's one thing that I can see. Price has been moving down, and then price, I don't know if this is a pullback, but we have this area. So what I want to see is this. I normally switch on to my line chart to identify some areas of interest. So we have this one, which is a very key area. It was a flip zone. This area was used as a support at this particular level and was then also used as a what? As a resistance. So with this key level that we have here in price, let's see again if we have another interesting area. Let me drop down, but before I do that, let me check if we have another. So these areas where you see price, in most cases, look for these areas. These are the strongest support or resistance areas where price is once reacted with that particular area as a support and also use that particular area as a resistance. These are key zones, key trading zones. So you can wait and see how price will react when it reaches here. But let's see if we can get another good area. Okay, let me drop down to the weekly. So when you drop down to your weekly, I hope you can hear me nicely. I know that my voice is not that nice. Can you hear me nicely? Hi, Dizzy, Cleric, how are you? Can you hear me nicely? I know I'm a little bit hoarse because I have a flu. Can you hear me nicely, Judith? So if you participate today, we are also going to take at least one person to be part of our mentorship program. And so if you participate, you like, you subscribe, and you also comment, you'll be active in these comments, definitely you're gonna be part of our mentorship program. Okay. Thank you, Klee. You can hear me nicely. So let me continue. Okay, so I wanted to go to MT5 because I can see the charts from different time frame. I'm not restricted to the daily. So let's see what happened here. It's a flip zone, it's fine. And then what do we have here? We also have another key level, which is this one. This is a key level. Let's see what we have here. So price has been a downtrend, but when we look at what has been happening in these few weeks, so this is a weekly chart, price has been pushing up. Price has been pushing up. Price has been pushing up. So here on our support that was trained into a resistance, and then price dropped. I think price also used this order block. There was an order block here. Okay, there's an order block here, and price is moving up. There was this small order block. So we have an order block here, which price used to move up. I hope you can see this. Let me just use maybe a different color. Okay, we have this order block, and price is moving up. So in this case, in this phase, I think for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 weeks, price has been moving up. You don't want to start selling here. This bullish momentum is going to continue, and price will start to look for reversal probably at this level, or maybe price will continue to push up and reach, price will push up and reach this level. So what am I seeing here? What am I seeing here? Let's just drop. I don't have a clear picture of a reversal of or what exactly is taking place, but what I know is that price has been in a downtrend, and let's see. Let me go on a daily now. So from the daily, we can also see the same. There was an order block from the daily, which was this small one, this one. So from the daily, we have an order block, and that order block was used to what? To push the price up. So what I see in crash 1000 is that price is likely going to continue moving up. So we should be looking for buying opportunities. And maybe we can start looking for selling opportunities, probably okay, we have this area. So it's not possible for you to use one single line as your level of support or resistance. So this is our resistance, and we also have another level at this particular level, which is this one as a support level. So we have these two levels, and also this level is also acting as a support. Then what else do we see? So what I'm seeing is that price is likely going to push and reach this level. Price is likely going to push and reach that particular level. So that's one thing that I can see. So I know that TradeView, let me quickly go to TradeView, because now the charts looks funny. It's no longer that nice. So probably we want to see how price is going to react with this level. So let me quickly go to TradeView. So on TradeView, I think I also have the same thing. We're on a 24-hour chart. Let me clear the other areas. I think this one is easy for your drawing and and analysis. So let's see. So basically in Crash 1000, we are bullish. Crash 1000 is in lower time frame, not lower time frame. Even the 4-hour chart is also confirming that it's currently pushing up. Maybe it's just a correctional wave, but let's see if this is a reversal. If price is likely going to reverse completely and start to move up, because for a very long time we can see that price has been moving down for a very long time. This price has been moving down. So are we now looking for reversal? Are we now? So on the weekly, we can't talk of reversal. Why? Because the last point that resulted in a breakout was this level. So as long as price is below this level, we're still in a downtrend. So let me go to the daily. So on the daily, different situation. We have a different situation. Why? Because if we analyze what happened here, we were in an uptrend during this phase. We can see the high highs and the high lows. Price was making a high low, and then pushing up to create new high highs. And we can also see the retracement and the correctional waves at this part, and price moved up. So basically this part, price was in an uptrend. So the last point that we have was this point that resulted in a breakout. This point resulted in a breakout, unfortunately. So this one, we have a break of structure, not a breakout. A break of structure at this point. So this was the correct low, high low. So when do we start to have a downtrend? So on the daily time frame, let me just analyze and see what is taking place. So the price dropped below this level. So that means we're now moving from an uptrend going to the downtrend. So at this particular level where price created a low, we're now in a downtrend, and price came back again to make a retest of this area. So what do we have again at this particular level? So for you to understand where price, what is going to happen to price, you need to go back and understand what happened in the past. So here price we were starting to have an uptrend, but here we had a double top here. Price dropped down and was able to break below this previous high low, and then created a new low. So now we're now in the downtrend. We are in a downtrend until price reached this particular level. So we need to go to the 4-hour and check what then happened. So from the 4-hour, we can see we also have a break of structure. So this level, okay. I know the charts are not going to look very nice. I don't know why my trade view is acting up. I want to analyze it where we can see nicely. Crash 1000. So I was now on a 4-hour chart, but I was able to pick from there, from that analysis, that here we had a break of structure and then BOS, and then I like to use caps. BOS, then from there break of structure, the market created a new higher high. So from there, so this is one thing that if you go on YouTube, most people do not talk about that, because there's a difference between a break of structure and a change of character. So here we're able to create our higher high. So you can also learn from what I'm gonna share with you. If you try to go on YouTube, not many people talk about that. So they just say that if price breaks below this level, like for example here, we have a change of character, which is wrong. This is totally wrong. You see, most people will be talking about that. So I personally, what I've seen, that if you are going to have a change of character, it is when the previous high low, this level, we have a high low, has resulted, this is the high low, which is valid. Why am I saying that it's a valid high low? Because it resulted in a break of structure. In this level, this particular level, we don't have a break of structure. Price didn't push up to create a new, let me just cancel this one. Price didn't, from this particular level where we have a high low, it resulted in a break of structure, which is this level, and price pushed up to create a new high high. Then from there, what do we see? Why are we saying that this level is a change of character? Is that it resulted in price creating a high, a low low. Price created a low low at this level, and again price was able to break or trade below this particular high low. So now we have a shift in market structure, a shift in market structure, as price was able to trade below the previous high low. So here at this particular level, we now have a change of character. So it's, if you do this, I'm telling you, your chances of missing out on what is taking place will be very slim. So here we have our change of character. Let me just put it on the center and below at the bottom. So here we have our change of character, and then price was now moving up. It moved up and created a lower high. We now have a lower high at this particular level, and then from there price dropped down and created created a new lower low, and then price moved up. Okay, so from the 4-hour, 24-hour, the daily chart, this is what I'm seeing, but you can't have a clear picture of what took place because we can see there were some pullbacks at this particular level. So as long as you stick to the 4-hour and the daily, you'll be fine. So let's see what then transpired during the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, okay, we're fine on the 4-hour time frame. We had a lower low here as price moved. Okay, here we also had price moved up with a lower high. This will consume time now. Okay, this one also, we also had a what? A lower low. Is this one lower than this one? Partially, we can't say this was a lower low because it's not lower than the previous low. So here we are fine. Then from there, so if you do this, I know it's a little bit boring, but you will never miss it. So here price dropped down. So we had a pullback here, and then price created a lower low. Okay, let me just go. I was almost to there. So we need at least 4 consecutive candles. Like here we have 4 candles that guarantees or validate that point as a what? As a lower high. Then from that level, we also had a lower low, and then from there, price was able to break the structure and trade below this previous low. And then here we can't talk about a lower high because we don't have at least 4 consecutive candles. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, let's just add them, because if you go on the 1 hour, I think you'll be able to see this. Okay, So here we're the lower high, and then price broke the structure again at this level, and then it came down. So we now have two lower lows here, this one and this one, and also price was able to break and create a new lower low. So there was a continuation of the downtrend. Why? Because we see price breaking the structure each and every time, creating new lower lows. So there was a continuation of the downtrend. Then from here, that's where the interesting part is. So but I think if you go to the 1 hour, why am I saying currently? I think from the 4 hours to the 1 hour, crash is in an uptrend. It is because of the following, because we can see from this level, okay, from this level, this was the our lower low, sorry, and this was our lower. So here we also have a point here, we also have a point, a lower high here. So on the daily, this is the structure that we're having. This is the structure that we're having. We have our lower high here and our lower low. So that was the structure that we're having. So as long as price stays below this lower high, we are still in a downtrend. We are still in a downtrend. And then price didn't failed. So that's one sign when you know that the price is about to what? To move from a if you know that there's going to be a shift in market structure, or from where exactly are we going to know that the price is now about to reverse, is that we have your lower high and price has failed to break below, because we are anticipating that at this particular level price was supposed to break and create a new lower low but failed. So that's the first sign. And then you then have to wait for price to break above the previous lower high, which took place at this particular level. So at this particular level, that's where we had our change of character. So we have our change of character here. At this level, we have our change of character. Okay, let me just put it on top. Okay, so here we have our market shift. The price is reversing from a downtrend going to a what? And you can see this lower high was respected. So from there, price was able to create a higher high, because that point is higher than the previous points that were there. It is higher than this one. So we now have a higher high. From there, price from a lower low, it created a higher low. So from there, we now have a shift in market structure. We now see a higher low, and we now have a higher low. So we now have a shift in market structure. So this was the previous high, and then what happened there? Price was able to break and create. So we now have a break of structure. Sorry, we now have break of structure here. So this confirms what I was saying, that price is in an uptrend in crash 1000, and we can see now we now have series of what? Series of higher highs and series of higher lows. So this means that we are in, it confirms that we are in an uptrend, and we're also seeing price breaking the structure. Price was breaking the structure here, creating the structure, creating new it's breaking the structure, creating, I don't know why I constantly delete this, break of the structure, and we have a new higher low, sorry. Yep. Then from there, when price created this higher high, this new higher high, price dropped down to create a new higher high. So there's a continuation of what? Of an uptrend. So this is what I'm seeing, and this is our higher high, and we have a break of structure. So let's see. Why do I keep on doing this? BOS. So then price from there continued to create higher highs, breaking the structure, creating higher highs. But here, okay, this was the higher low. Price traded below this level. This was a little bit confusing, because here price was able to trade below this level. So it appeared like it was a form of manipulation, as price was trying to grab liquidity sell side liquidity here. There was a grab of liquidity here, and then it moved up, and then from this level price didn't then, so we can't say this was a higher low because this is actually a lower low. Then from there price eventually was able to, so there was a little bit of manipulation that was taking place here. So here price was eventually able to break the structure, and we had a unfortunately, I think there was a disruption, in South Africa. Not only in South Africa, Africa, we're having load shedding. So I think it's 10 o'clock, there will be load shedding. But anyway, let's just continue. I think we still have power to continue. I think my laptop can still continue for the next 2 hours or so. So, can you hear me? I think there was a little bit of interruption. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can I continue? Because I think there was a little bit of interruption. Yes, but unstable. Yes, yeah, it's because of the power. Yes. Thank you guys. Let's just continue. Okay, we had a break of structure, and then from there the price created a higher low, and then from there we had the price breaking the structure, breaking the structure to create new higher highs. So we had a higher high and a new higher low. So there's a continuation. So I don't see. So what are we supposed to do when there's a continuation of a break of structure? So in my mentorship, there's a way that we trade this. I want you to look at the following. This was a resistance, a confirmed resistance. So what we normally do in our mentorship classes is that we talk about trend continuation, support and resistance. Some people only know when price is range bound. That's when they can use their support level. But it's fortunate for you guys that were attending the live that we also have another form of support and resistance, which is trend continuation, support and resistance, where a point will be used as a resistance. Like what happened here, we have our resistance here, and then that point, when price is eventually being able to break from that resistance, that point is normally used as a support, like what took place here. So in this circumstance, in this scenario, we are also looking forward to see something like that. So for us to get a clear picture, so this is how we're going to get a trend. This is how we're going to get an entry for us to buy. So unfortunately, I didn't do my price action, my support and resistance, okay, which I'm gonna do quickly. But what I would want to see is this. I'm only looking for buys. I'm only looking for buys, and from the daily, we're able to identify the area that is likely going to be used for reversal, which is far away from this level. So here we also see the same thing happen. So let's see what is going to take place at this particular level. I want to stick to my 1 hour and see. Let me see what is taking place. So we want to buy, but we want to use this strategy, the trend continuation, support and resistance. We are looking forward for an area which acted as a resistance and see if that area is also going to be used as a support. So let me go to my line chart so that I can identify that area. So we have a resistance at this level. We have a resistance at this level. This one. So we can clearly see that we have these touch points. We have one, price used this as a what? As a resistance, and price also used it as a resistance. Now, what do we see? We see price with a swing high and a swing low here. And this swing high and swing low resulted in price breaking this resistance. This is a resistance that has been broken. So what are we anticipating? Since this resistance has been broken, we want price to make what we call a pullback or a correctional wave and come to this resistance. But now it's no longer a resistance. It's going to be used as a what? As a support level for price to continue pushing upwards. So basically that's what I'm saying, and this is what I'm anticipating. So this level is going to act as a very key level, a very good level for us to start buying. At 69.80, I normally want to round off my like this at 69.80. So I normally want to round off my support and resistance to the nearest. I don't know, I didn't go to school. Okay, I went to school. Okay, I normally want to round off so that it has 65.80. So at 65.80, that's where we want to buy. But as you know, when it comes to support and resistance, sometimes price may overshoot or it may overlap a level. So you see there are spikes. So what I'm waiting for currently is that price is to come to this level. But do I immediately buy? No. That's trading support and resistance blindly. I'm not going to be a madman and start buying here, because we can still have spikes dropping from that level. So what do you wait for? Let's just analyze this as an example. Okay, you need an entry trigger or a signal that tells you that price now is ready to move up. It has gained enough momentum. So this can come in different forms. It can also come in candlestick patterns. So in this particular example, what do we see? We have something that it's in morning star. We have a morning star, and if you try to look at these candles, let me just do this. We have a morning star here. If I check my Fibonacci here, I measure this candle. As long as price closes above 50%, no, okay. As long as we have three candles, it's a three candlestick pattern. It's a three candlestick pattern where we have a bearish candle, a small candle, which can be bullish or bearish. Then we have a bullish candle. So in that way, we call it a morning star. So what I want to see is that price has to close at least 50% of the previous bearish candle, which was this big bearish candle. So we can see this bullish candle was able to cross above the 50% of that level. So that means this was a valid what? This was a valid signal of a morning star. So when we are trading a morning star, we want to place our stop loss. Our stop loss was just going to be below this pattern, and then we're probably going to use a buy stop just above this candle when this candle opens. Why using a buy stop? Because we want price, when it has gained enough momentum, to start. You see, there was this small drawdown. We don't want to experience that. We want price, when it has gained enough momentum, to trigger this pending order, which is a buy stop, and then we move up with the market. So basically, this is how we trade it. So in this example, you need to use your candlestick patterns. You need to use your chart patterns for you to get an entry. But let's quickly go back here. Let's quickly go back to this level and see. So I can see price coming down. And I started to talk about this before this big movement here. I want price to come to this level. And then when price comes to that level, definitely that resistance is going to act as a support. So we have a resistance here. So this is a signal. We have a resistance at this particular level. And that resistance is going to be used as a support when price comes to this particular level. Although we can measure resistance using a single line, but let me see if you can get double lines. That point and also this point. This is our support and resistance. This is the level. So I want price to come to this support and I can start buying. But we're not going to trade this blindly. No, we need a signal, maybe an engulfing candle, maybe a bullish pin bar, a hammer candle, or maybe a morning star like the one that we had there. Then we can start buying. But you're not going to lose as long as you are trending with the trend. The trend is what? It's moving up. So what are we doing? We are looking for buying opportunities. You end up losing a lot of money if you try to look for sales. Although you can get these pullbacks, but You can be caught in a very with me. I like scalping. I like spike trading more than more than scalping. So I know how painful it is when you are caught in a stretch. We normally call this stretch. It's very painful where you want the price to drop. It doesn't drop. It will just continue to move up. It's very, very painful. So here, even if you are someone who likes catching spikes, but the money in this particular market is in buying, you need to buy here. This is the zone where you need to buy, and price will then move up. So this is what I'm seeing in Crash 1000. You need to buy this zone when you get a signal. You need to buy when you get a signal, an entry trigger. Then you can move up with the market. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Let's hear, because I know that there are some people who know, who can analyze charts. What do they think? What are you guys thinking about this whole thing? What do you guys think? Let me send this analysis to my VIP group and also these free groups. Tell me what you guys think about the analysis. What do you think as an individual? Because when it comes to analysis, it must confirm to what you already think or something that you already saw. So what do you guys think? What do you think about this? So before I move further, I just want to hear what you guys think. I'm not going to make this live very long because we no longer have electricity. Load shedding is now kicking in. So unfortunately, that's the unfortunate part. But I think I need to quickly go back and share with you guys the strategy. So I'm just waiting for you guys to comment and tell me what you think about this analysis. And you can also join our group. So we have two types of groups. The other one is almost full. The other group is almost full. So we opened a new group, and this group you can, it's still growing. You can also, in this one, it's open. Anyone can send anything, as long as you're not marketing your product or what. Anything that is beneficial to other people, you are free to also join that group. Okay, let me share with you that link. If you want to join that part, be part of that group, you can interact with other traders all over the world. You can do that. Okay. What's happening? Members, no? Group link. Copy. Okay, so this is the group that I'm talking about. Then if you want to be part of our mentorship program, please use my details. I think they're there in that description. So what do you think about the analysis? Yes, you can continue, mentor. I can hear you. Edwin, yes, nice and clear DC. Okay, sharp. What do you think about the analysis? What do you think? Are you also seeing the same thing? Is that zone offering a good buying opportunity? Basically, that's what you want. You want to buy, you want to trade with the trend. So the market is bullish. We want to go long. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's quickly go to the strategy. I know that most of you guys like. So who's participating here? So currently we have different people. Gabriel has been active 2, 3, 4. Gabriel is very active, very, very active. Okay, we have Gabriel participating and sending a lot of message, and which is very good and encouraging. So let's quickly go to but I wanted to hear what you guys think. So maybe one person can just comment. What do you think, guys? Lord, let me check something here. Oh, the stream current priority is higher than the recommended. Let me see. Looks good, Alan. But are you also seeing the same thing, Mr. Alan? Alan K. Are you also seeing the same thing? Yes, fine. Let me continue. I'll come back and read this one. Please, we want more likes. I'm anticipating the same thing. Wow, that's nice. Benedict Dio. Okay, so we are also doing the same thing, we are moving. So it gives you confidence to take that trade when you have many traders confirming the same thing. So let's quickly look at the strategy before the laptop switches off. Let's quickly look. Where am I going now? Okay. Yeah. What am I doing? About cancel. Okay, we are now back to the strategy. So we have a new scalping strategy, and this scalping strategy was I'm the author. I came with this scalping strategy. So of late, I've been quiet but active. Is there something like that? I've been coming up with many scalping strategies and many strategies. It's just that I didn't manage to get the opportunity to share with them, with you guys. Yo, this flu is okay. So this is the strategy. This is the strategy. So with this strategy, you can also use it with on a phone, on a mobile. So although I'm using a PC, but all these indicators, you can use them on phone. So the first thing that you always do is to check the first condition. Go on your 15-minute time frame. You want to make sure that the price is bullish. The price is bullish. And for example, with this example where the price was bullish, we can see a series of high highs, high lows, high highs. And apart from that, we have price staying above the red line. Price was above this red line, which indicates that price was bullish. So we have that scenario. So that's the first thing. You want to see price being above this red line, or basically you want to see price making these high highs and high lows. So that's how you know that the price is in an uptrend. So here we have a page. Do we have a page? Okay, we want to see something that is current. Oh, okay, let's just go back. Let's just go back to that portion. So we want to analyze this one, this area. Let's have more areas, and also spares. But then that was short. Want to look for more. Okay, this one was very good. So as long as you follow the conditions, so like here, what do we see? We have price also above this red line. So that's the first thing that you want to see. Price on your 50-minute chart has to be above this red line. So that's the first condition. Then once you have that condition, you're gonna drop down to your entry time frame, which is going to be your what? Your 1 minute time frame. Your 1 minute time frame, what are you looking for? You're looking for entries. And how are you going to enter? Since you want to buy, this is crash. Since you want to buy in crash, so this is how I'm going to enter. Where is this portion? Where is this portion? Where is this area? Okay, this is the area. Okay, so starting from this position, let's analyze what is taking place here. So what is the condition for you to buy? What is the condition for you to buy? So with this one, it's slightly different from the one that we had last time. So for the condition to buy, you first of all, after checking on your 15-minute time frame, then you drop down to your 1 minute time frame. When you come back to your 1 minute time frame, you want to first of all check your RSI. We have an RSI here, and it has level 20 and level 80. I'll fix this. I think it will be the last thing that I'll do. Okay, when you have this, the RSI has to cross below level 20. Our RSI has to cross level 20. And then when it crosses level 20, what does it mean? Because we want to get the logic behind the strategy. Don't just, when you see a strategy on YouTube, try to ask yourself, what is this indicator? What is the logic behind this strategy? So the logic behind is that our overbought level, we know that the RSI is a default period of 14 and also the default level of 30 and what on N70. But in this scenario, we have level, our RSI was going to be, okay, let me just do that. Let me give you the settings for the RSI. The settings for the RSI is that we have a period of 10 applied to close and the color is going to be blue. You can use any color of your choice. Then we also have this level here. There was a mistake. We have level 80, level 20, as our level. So I've used black so that I can see clearly and easily these levels. So for my overbought or oversold level, so let's start with the oversold level. The price has to cross below the 20 level. So that's the first condition. You don't immediately take a trade there. What are you waiting for? Price crossed below level 20. So you're waiting for a crossover. I call this strategy the RSI EMA crossover. So this is my strategy. Yeah, if you want to use it, acknowledge that you got it from DC. You can use it on your channel. You know, that's the thing. People just come and just take this strategy, post it on his YouTube channel, and he makes money from that. But if you want to use this one, this is my own strategy. You have to acknowledge that you got it from DC. So this one is called the RSI EMA crossover. So this is my strategy. The RSI EMA crossover scalping strategy. It's a scalping strategy. So if you check on YouTube, you'll never see someone talking about these things. It's me who came up with these things. I have a lot of PDFs where I do these things. And sometimes I wonder, how do I come up with all these things? I just think that God gave me that intellect to see these things differently. Okay, so in this scenario, okay, let me zoom in so that we can check nicely what we're talking about. So price crossed with an oversold level, and price is crossed below the 20 level, and it's now crossing above here. So first condition on your 1 minute time frame. Then the second thing that you want to see is the price is to cross. We need a crossover of these lines, the black line and the red line. So the black line is trying to mirror how price is moving, and this one is trying, it's the longer picture of what will be taking place in that picture. So we have a fast moving average and a small moving average. At this particular position, that's where you're going to take your what? You need to wait for a crossover. The crossover took place here, and you get your 10 candles. So it depends, like what I always say, it depends with you, 5 to 10 candles. But you'd see sometimes there will be a spike, maybe at the 9th or 8th candle. Yeah, something like that. So it depends with you. A strategy should be your own strategy. How do you make their own strategy? You twitch it to meet who you are, and also to meet what you want. So in this strategy, I use it to my take profit is 5 to what? 10 candles, 5 to 10 candles, depending on how price is moving, how volatile is the market. Okay, it's fine. So where do I place my stop loss? My stop loss has to be always below the previous spike. This was the previous spike, so my stop loss is here below this level. So we now have an entry. How are we going to enter? We now have our stop, now we have our take profit. So it's now a complete strategy. So let's continue to look at how we're going to trade using this. Okay, in this, so we're gonna count here. We have a winning trade, which is one winning trade. So at this particular level, what do we see? Price close below this one. It's fine. We wait for a crossover of the black and red line, which took place here, but unfortunately there was a spike, and eventually the price moved up. But if your stop loss was below this level, although it was going to be triggered, so let's count this one as a losing trade. This one was a losing trade. But if you're someone who really knew what was taking place in that market, you're going to hold and recover and also get your 10 candles. But according to the strategy, if the stop loss is here, it was going to be hit. So that means it was a losing trade. So we have one losing trade and one winning trade. Okay, let's look at this particular level. This level, we have price going below the 20 level, which is an overbought level. Then price crossing above here, we have our 10 candles. So we have one winning trade. And then if this particular level, price cross below this level, crossover, yes. And our stop loss is here. It's always below this previous level. And then there was after 5 candles, there was a spike, but eventually price continued to push upwards. So we now have 3 winning trades. Then here we also have price crossing just below. We can see it's 19.65. That means it crossed below 20. So here we have a trade and it was a winning trade. We now have 4 winnings and 1 losing trade. Then here we have another signal and a crossover. This one was a winning. Price crossed below this level. Also we have the black line crossing the line, which was a winning trade. We now have 5 winning trades. Then here it was a winning trade. Price crossed below the 20 and there was a crossover, the black and red. So we now have 6 winning trades. Then let's look at this position here, and then price crossed here. We're going to get our 10 candles before these big movements. So we now have 7. I'm not gonna repeat. 8 here, the same thing. 9. We need to have a sample of at least 20, then we calculate our winning rate. 9, 10. We have 10 winning trades. And here we had a crossover, and let's see, we had 7 candles, 8 candles. So this was a losing trade. Why? Because we also had price crossing, spiking below this. So we have 2 losing trades. This was a losing trade. And then here we also have a winning trade. Price closed below here, and then here we count 10 candles. We are fine. So we now have 11. We now have 12. 11, 12. I'm confused. Okay, let's just say 11. And here we have 12. Some people laugh because they say Zimbabwe they say 12. Is it 12 or 12? It's a South African thing. Okay, 13. They laugh that Zimbabweans can't say 12. I can't even say it. Okay, 13, 14. Is it 12? 15 or 12? 15, 16, 16, also 17. But we've passed that block that we're looking at. Okay, let's go to that one that was marked. We also have a recent one that is marked. Okay, it was. So we are on 17 and 17 and 2 losing trades. So I'll be honest that losers will be there. If you see someone telling you that there's 100%, a strategy that is 100%, that's a lie. There are times where you lose. But with this one, I'm happy that all these indicators are non-repenting. That's one thing that I like about this strategies, because it will not give you a false signal. It's not going to give you a false signal. Let me just do this. I think we did this one, and there's another area, this one again. We did this one, so we didn't do this one. Let's look at this area again. Let me go to the one. So it was when? What was the period? So we're on 17. We just need 3. 11th of November. 11th of November. 11. Where's 11? 3. 3, 5. We're on 17.2. 17.2. 11. So I'll be doing this more. Honestly, as much as I want to share with you these strategies, but the time is one thing that I no longer have. But I'll see. Maybe I can groom my wife to start making these videos. Okay, we have price crossing below this level, and then the crossover here in 10 candles. So we are on 18, 18, 18. We also have price crossing below this level and the winning trade. So we're on 19, and also here we had a winning trade. Why am I saying a winning trade? If you check, price crossed below this oversold, and we have a crossover. Then after 7 candles there was a spike, but price didn't go below the previous spike, which was this level, and price continued to move up. So we have and we looked at different areas. So let me do my calculator. Hey, there's nothing like that. Let me use my calculator and do my calculations. Okay, so it's 2, which is 18 over 20, 18 over 20 times 20, divided by 20, 0.9. So it is a 90% win rate. This using this sample that we've just that we currently have, this strategy is a 90. So it's better than the previous strategy. That one at 89, 84, I'm not sure. But this one is a 90% win rate. So this is the new DC RSI EMA crossover strategy. And so it's the DC, it's my strategy, DC RSI EMA crossover scalping strategy. So this is it, guys. And what is now left is the settings. I know some of you are already saying settings. Okay, so I gave you the settings for the RSI. I'm not gonna repeat. So I'm just gonna go on the moving average. So we have this moving average. So with this one, linear weighted 60, period 60 shift 0, method linear weighted, apply to close, and the color is red. Then the next one, linear weighted again, 10 linear weighted, apply to close, black is the color. So we now have our moving averages and our settings. So basically this is how it works. So the opposite applies. I'm not gonna do it in boom. The opposite applies. So basically you now be using level 80 and you use this crossover for your entry. But if you follow what I've just said, so what is the summary? Go on your 50-minute time frame, make sure that the price is above the red line. Then go to your 1-minute time frame. On your 1-minute time frame in crash, you want price to first of all reach the oversold level, which is the level 20. And when it crosses below that level, you know that price has reached an oversold level. Then from there, you then wait for the crossover of the black line and the red line. You take your 5 to 10 candles depending with the market. So I normally give examples in crash 1000 because those ones, they are not that volatile compared to crash 300. There will be a lot of spikes there. So that means if you drop down to crash 300, you need to reduce your candles. That's the secret that is there, because there's a great likelihood that you'll be caught by a spike. But it works perfectly. So what I'll be doing is this. We'll analyze, I think two strategies a week is fine. I have a lot, so I think we have strategies. What I'm gonna do is this: when I go live again, we'll use one of the strategies together, maybe probably live, or maybe we can just analyze how best you can use it probably in 300 or how best you can use it in 500. I think that will work. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? More position, I think 7 candles TP is fine. Yeah, that's what I said. You are given a strategy, so you're fine. If you're okay with 7 candles, Gabriel, I think it will be fine. Thank you. Say please the settings of the black trend line again. Okay, it's just a 10 linear weighted moving average. This one, the black line. Okay, it's a period 10 shift to 0. Then the method is linear weighted. It's just the same with the red one, but what is going to differ is the period, which is 10, and also the star, which is black. So basically these are the settings. And then what else is, let's use it live. Okay, we'll definitely do that. It will be very helpful. But like what I'm saying, guys, when it comes to time is money. That's why probably someone will be asking, why is it people pay for your mentorship? Why is it people pay for it's based on time. As long as time is there, is involved, that requires money. So time is money, guys. I might be doing something else. Like now, since morning I failed to send a signal because I wanted to prepare for these things. So time is money, guys. We appreciate your effort. Thank you so much, Mr. Benedict. Okay, so let's quickly go back and see what happened to crash. It's moving slowly. I want it to come to this level. So let me see if it's now there. Price dropped down. It's now there. So this is where I want us to immediately buy. That's the question. Buy because prices reached our support. No. Do the safest thing. What is the safest thing? Is to wait for confirmation. The confirmation comes how? How do we get a confirmation? When price is giving us a signal. The signal comes, we need a bullish pin bar, we need a bullish engulfing candle, we need a morning star. We need something that tells us that we are now ready to move up. You enter now, you'll be caught by a spike. You enter now, you'll be caught by a spike. So from this strategy, another thing that I liked about this strategy, as long as price is still spiking, you don't get a crossover. So when the crossover, you see the price has already reached our, according to the strategy, our oversold level. So what is only now, what we're now only waiting for is the crossover will only happen when price is now moving up. So you can also, you can probably use this as an entry. This strategy as an entry is price above the line, it's now below, so it becomes tricky. Price is now below this level, it becomes tricky. So that strategy is not going to work here. It's not going to work. Why? Because it's violating one of the conditions. The condition is that price has to be above this red line. Okay, so that's what I had for you guys. Thank you for your time. Yes, you made this. Imagine a situation where you go live and there's no one attending. It will be frustrating and you end up losing the steam. You end up being demotivated. So thank you guys for just spending your time with me, and I hope the information that I shared with you was very helpful. Let's wait for confirmation, please. Yes, Mr. Benedict. You're really explaining. You are really explaining easily. Okay, my explanation is very easy. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do, because Forex on its own is already complex. So don't explain in a very complex way, because it has already been complex. So what you're trying to do is this. You're trying to make it easy so that people can understand and people can use these strategies. Forex, if someone lied to you that Forex is easy, that's a lie. But you make it easy. You make it easy by using these simple explanations. It's like a grade 1 analysis, but it works. It works. My analysis always work. When it comes to analysis, I'm one person who believes in his analysis. My analyses are always accurate. Thank you for your benevolence and sincerity. Wow, nice. I need to go back to school. That's a very good form of English. I think if my wife was here, she was going to laugh. Okay, anyway. Do I have anything to share with you guys today concerning the word of God? My wife is always laughing at me when I say those things. Okay, we're done with Forex. So, la la la. Oh, that's DC. Okay, so do I have anything to say? Okay, I just want to add on what I said yesterday. I think this is my thing. Regardless of the pronunciations or prophecy that can be given to you by a prophet, man of God, or what, there is a part that you need to play. There is a role that you need to play for that prophecy to be fulfilled. Even the Bibles, there are a lot of promises. Why is it people or Christians do not show these promises? Why is it that it's not evident? But when it comes to people who are not even Christians, who are non-believers, it seems like the world is being run by non-believers. Imagine, look at the guys who are billionaires, the world riches. They are atheists. They don't believe in God. But the Christians, if you see them on the other extreme, why is it like that? That has always been my question. Why is it when it comes to Christians, when it comes to believers, why is it not, when it comes to believers, why is it we don't see what the Bible prophesies? It is because there is wisdom and knowledge. How do I achieve this prophecy? If I'm going to be the head and not the tail, how am I going to walk from being from the tail until I reach the head? What am I supposed to do? So those are the questions that you must constantly ask yourself. And like what I said last time is that you need knowledge. You need to be transformed by one, the environment that you spend most of your time in, and also the people that you spend time with, and also the information that you are always constantly consuming is to align with the prophecy. So if you're told that you're gonna be what? What am I saying? You're gonna make money. This is the year where you're going to be rich. You can die while that prophecy is there. Why? Why are you dying poor while there's a pronunciation that you're gonna be prosperous, not rich? Prosperous and wealth, not rich. It is because you failed to renew your mind to think like a wealthy or prosperous person. you have failed to gather information that makes you prosperous, because it starts with the mind. As long as you can see yourself, I saw myself who I am today a long time ago. And then I moved in the path of how I wanted to be in future. I said, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have a YouTube channel. I'll be teaching people about Forex. So what should I do? I need to consume. I need to know. I need to know about Forex, because I can't have a YouTube channel when I know nothing. So basically, that's what I'm trying to share. You need to renew your mind with information. It's all about information, the right information that aligns with your prophecy. I think with that, so that's my theme. That's my theme. That's my theme. That's what I'm trying to say here, guys. If you want to make it in life, make sure you consume the right knowledge, because that right knowledge will put you in the right path for you to achieve whatever that you want in life. Okay, we have something here. I see something different. I think there's a trend line. I can see there's something like a trend line. What is your, when it comes to trend line trading, what is your take? Do you think that they are powerful, or you need to combine them with something? What's your take on boom and crash when it comes to trend line? Perfect. We have an entry, guys. Line is on the money. We have this trend line. So with me, I don't normally like drawing. Okay, it's fine. I think this one is okay. I don't normally like using this trend line thing. I normally like to use that instrument. What is it? The parallel something. Parallel channel. That's the one that I normally like. This one. Then I slide it like this. So this is what I'm seeing. We have a perfect entry. A perfect entry. So this plays out nicely. This will play out nicely. So okay. Let me just do this. I have a flu, yo. So we have a very, very good entry at this particular level. So our stop loss is gonna be below the previous swing low, which is that level. So I'm gonna place my stop loss here. I think we now have a signal now. I think this was nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna place it here. Price to spiking. That's why I talked about confirmation. This previous low here, it's fine. Then I'll place my stop loss here, but I don't have an entry. Price is supposed to move up, and this is the region where price is. So this is the zone. This is the zone. Let's wait, guys. Let's be patient. Let's wait. Let's wait. Like this. Like this. Okay. So let's just wait. Let's just wait and see how price is gonna move. Okay. Let's see how this plays out, because this trend line was very, very useful. Very, very useful. We have 1, 2, 3 touches and price moved up. So maybe this is what I'm thinking. Price can give us a double bottom pattern. That can be our entry. We need a double bottom pattern where price drops here, moves up, drops again to this trend line and support, and then it pushes up. So that can also act as a confirmation. Price can also make this movement and then it pushes up. So there's that possibility. So I want to see how price. So here price is on our area of interest. So I want to see how price is going to behave. How price is going to behave. But if I have a candle now, maybe probably a 30-minute candle. If I have a 30-minute candle, a 1-hour candle closing below my support, now I abort the idea of buying this. If price closes below this level and also takes this level, okay, be more. This will be too much. This will be too much. Let's see. If we have an hour candle, 1-hour candle closing below this level, I will forget the idea of buying, because now this support has been violated. I'll then wait and look for selling opportunities. But for now, I'm still buying. I have that mentality of buying. I have that mind of buying. I want to buy this thing because we're in an uptrend. Okay, so I think that's it. When it comes to talking, I won't stop. Okay, Edwin. Okay, so like what I promised, I always want to fulfill my promise. So whoever must send me a screenshot of you subscribing and then liking this video, then you'll be part of our mentorship. So let's just do this together. I don't want to be saying DC is always choosing his friend like Pastor Kile. Pastor Kile is my friend, and during that live, I selected him because he was participating. So we have who was participating: Benedict 1, Benedict, and also Alan 1, 2. Benedict, Gabriel is now 1. So we have Gabriel, Benedict, and Alan. How many times Alan? So those are the 3 that I'm going to consider. Alan 1, Alan 2, Alan 3, Alan 4, 5, Alan 6, Alan 6, Alan 6, Alan 6. With Alan commenting 6 times. Then let's look at Gabriel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the same, 6, 6. Let's push up and see. 7. So Gabriel is leading. 7, Gabriel. 8. Gabriel 8 times. 9. He was commenting. 9, Gabriel, 9 times. The other one was who? Benedict, but I think no one reached 9. Let's just see. So I think Gabriel commented the most and was very active during this live. Okay, just 2 minutes. So I think I should give it to Alan. I think I should give it to Alan. Alan 9 times. I don't think there's anyone who commented more than Alan. So Alan, this is my number. Please get in touch. +27 6833 9304. Or you can use this one because the other one is not mine. This one, you can also use this one. 6711. What's my wife's number? Okay, use that one. Okay, so use this number, Mr. Gabriel. You're gonna be part of our. I want to aid you. Get in touch with me on WhatsApp. I wanna aid you on my mentorship group so that you can be part of that mentorship group. This is the way that I can give back to you guys. This is one of the most educative, and so I want to add you to this group so that whenever we are, like today, we are having a mentorship session at 8 o'clock. So Gabriel, if you're still around, please get in touch with me. Yes, thank you, Tabo Oselo. So what we normally do is this: on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, I'll be going live. I wanted to do it earlier, but I was just busy doing something else. So from probably 6 to 8, I'll go live. So next time, so Gabriel, please get in touch with me so that I can add you in this group. You are our lucky winner for this time. So we're done with the mentorship. So next, I'll be giving the spike detectors. I know you guys, you like. So in our next live, I'll also give spike detectors. So make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out when I go live, because there is a lot to benefit from: the knowledge, the signals, the strategies, and also the opportunity to be part of the mentorship group or win any of our products that we create. So thank you so much, guys, for your time. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure today, thank you so much. We had 20 likes, unlike last time when we only had 9 or something. Thank you so much, guys, for being generous and supporting me by liking, subscribing to my channel, and doing all that you are always doing. Thank you so much, guys.